The first thing you do every morning is make mate. Not coffee, not a protein shake, not a cold plunge. Yerba mate. In a gourd that has been with you longer than most of your trophies. You fill it the same way you have every morning since you were a boy in Rosario. Hot water. Not boiling. Never boiling. That's the rule. You stand in the kitchen of your Miami home, barefoot. Always barefoot. You take your shoes off the moment you walk through any door you trust. It's your thing. No one else needs to understand it. Somewhere in the house, Antonella is already moving. The boys are getting ready for school. Noise, breakfast, someone looking for something they left somewhere. Normal morning chaos. And you stand in the middle of it, sipping mate, completely still. 8 Ballon d'Or awards, 1 World Cup, the most decorated footballer in the history of the sport. And this is how your day begins. Barefoot. Mate. 3 boys arguing about something upstairs. Exactly the way you want it. Miami is not what people imagine when they picture your life. They imagine the new camp, the roar of 99,000 people, 20 years of being the best player on the best team in the world. You miss all of it. You've said so publicly. Antonella says it too. The kids talk about Barcelona constantly. But Miami gave you something Barcelona couldn't. Normalcy. Nobody photographs you buying groceries. Nobody waits outside the school gates. The boys play football in the street, and nobody makes it into a story. That is worth more than you can calculate. You drink the mate slowly. 3, 4, 5 refills. A slow ritual. Intentional. Where Cristiano Ronaldo posts videos of 3 a.m. workouts, you post nothing. You're too busy preventing problems to create content about solving them. The boys leave for school. Tiago, Mateo, Ciro. All 3 playing in the Inter-Miami youth teams. You go to every single game. Every one. After they leave, the house goes quiet. You sit with the last of the mate, 15 minutes, maybe 20. Your transition between the life that is private and the life that belongs to everyone else. Then you get up, put the gourd in its place, and go become yourself. Late morning, Fort Lauderdale. There's a version of Messi people expect to see at training. A magician. Someone who does things with a football that make professionals stop and stare. That version is real, but it's not the whole truth. He walks. A lot. Deliberately. He conserves energy for the moments that matter so completely, it has become its own form of genius. In 20 years of professional football, he was never the fastest on the pitch, never the strongest, never the one who ran the most. But in the moment the ball arrives, in that half-second window between receiving and deciding, nobody in the history of the sport has ever been faster. Today, short explosive drills, dribbling circuits, finishing repetitions. Nothing not directly connected to what he actually does in a match. No ego in the training plan, just precision. His physio runs the daily prehab block, hip flexors, hamstrings, the small muscles that have kept him on the pitch for 2 decades while others broke down. He has had more injuries than Ronaldo across his career. He just never let a single one become a crisis. After training, a teammate asks you to stay for padel. You smile. Maybe later. Afternoon. The house is quiet. You're playing truco, an Argentine card game from Rosario, on your phone, against people who probably have no idea who they're playing. This is what Messi does when people imagine he's doing something extraordinary. He plays cards on his phone. Then a notification, a headline. Someone has shared it. The debate, again, who is the greatest of all time, Messi or Ronaldo? A new pundit, a new case, statistics assembled. A verdict delivered by someone who has never touched a professional football. You don't read it. You made a decision about this somewhere in the last decade. You don't consume content about yourself. Not the praise, not the criticism, not the debate that has followed you like a second shadow since you were 22. Here's what nobody talks about. That debate is not yours. You didn't start it, you can't end it, and the outcome doesn't change a single thing that happened on a pitch. 8 Ballon d'Ors, 1 World Cup, 114 goals for Argentina, MLS Cup winner. What exactly is there to debate? You put the phone down, go back to truco. You lose the hand. That bothers you more than the debate. Evening, Chase Stadium, full. The MLS was a good league before you arrived. After you arrived, it became something else entirely. That's just a fact. You walk out for warm-up. Miami night air, warm, thick. The crowd makes a noise when you appear. In Barcelona, it was reverence. In Paris, it was complicated. They never quite accepted you. In Miami, it's something warmer, like they're glad you chose them. And you did choose them. That matters. 29th minute. The ball breaks from a midfield challenge, travels 30 yards in the air. You don't sprint for it. You've already calculated where it will land. You're already there. One touch, left foot, a defender between you and the goal. And in that moment, in the 100th of a second between the touch and the decision, your body does something your brain hasn't finished deciding yet. The ball moves. The defender goes the wrong way, not because he's slow, because you showed him something that wasn't true. The shot is low, far post, net. For one quiet moment in a stadium of 72,000 people, you feel nothing. Not joy, not relief, just the private satisfaction of a thing done exactly as it should be done. Then you see Thiago's face somewhere in the stands, and the joy comes. You find them quickly. Thiago, Matteo, Ciro. You hug each one. Not a photo hug, a real hug. They think they're seeing a footballer celebrating with his family, but they're seeing the reason he plays. Home. Shoes off at the door. Boys arguing. The house warm and loud and full. You eat the meal your nutritionist designed. Olive oil, vegetables, lean protein. No sweets. You gave that up years ago when your body started telling you things it had never said before. By 9 o'clock, you're in bed. This surprises people most about Lionel Messi. The greatest footballer alive goes to sleep at 9 p.m. Sleep is what you protect above everything else. More than training, more than diet. You lie in the dark. You think about the goal, not the result, just the feeling of the ball on your left foot. The same feeling since you were a boy in Rosario, before the Ballon d'Ors, before the World Cup, before anyone knew your name. A ball, your foot, and everything else disappearing. That part is the whole story. You close your eyes. Tomorrow someone will write something about the greatest of all time. You won't read it. You'll make mate, take your shoes off, and go again.